Hello and welcome to the next part in the S3 AWS command line interface course from How to Code Well. My name is Peter Fisher, and in today's tutorial, we're going to be focusing on how to upload files to the S3 buckets that we created in the previous tutorial. Now, again, as I mentioned, as I did in the last tutorial, please do download all the assets for this tutorial because they will help you out. It also gives some explanation on the commands that we're going to be using as well. Links in the description down below. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be uploading a file and we're going to be removing that as well from the bucket. So what we're going to do is just list the buckets out at the start just to see what buckets are available to us. So let's go into the command and do AWS S3 and then ls. This is going to list all of the buckets that we've got. We have this bucket that we're going to be using today. You're going to have different bucket names on what you're using, so don't worry too much that it's different to this one. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to upload a file to this bucket. If I was to do AWS S3 ls, but this time copy that bucket name and do S3 : / and then the actual bucket name itself, you'll see that we have nothing in that bucket. So let's go and put something in. I'm just going to do an ls, and I should have a temp.log file in this current working directory. So let's go and copy that into the bucket. Now the key word there is copy because the command that we're going to be using is cp. So what we need to do is AWS S3 and then cp. Now the way this works is that we need to supply the source and then we supply the destination being the S3 bucket. So let's go and supply the source, and in this case it's just the file name, which is temp.log. The destination, however, is the S3 bucket, so what we can simply do is do S3 : / and then the name of the bucket that we wish to copy the file into. Press enter here and we should see uploaded or upload and then temp.log to S3 how to code well -test / temp.log. So let's go ahead and list that out and actually see that file in the bucket. Again, do AWS S3 ls of our buckets, and again you can see just the how to code well -test. But if we were to go up a few more times so we could see what's actually in that bucket, let's just copy that, paste that into here, and then press enter. We can actually should see that we have the contents of that bucket, which is temp.log. Now 0 here means that there's nothing, that's the file size, so it's just a 0 byte. So before this tutorial, I just simply touched that file, so it was just an empty file. But again, we have the timestamp here of when this file was uploaded to that bucket. And we're talking about files, but actually we're talking about objects here because this is object storage. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove this object from the bucket. And when we remove something, we use the command rm meaning remove. So let's do AWS S3 rm, and what we need to do is give the full path of what we wish to remove. So in this case, that is the bucket, and then / temp.log, that is the object that we wish to get rid of. So paste that in and then press enter. So now we can see that we've deleted that temp.log from the object storage from S3, the how to code well -test bucket. If I was to go up a couple of times on the keyboard here and actually get to that ls command that is listing out the how to code well test bucket, press enter, we should see that that's completely empty, whereas beforehand we actually had some contents within here. So that's how you can upload files, and that's how you can remove files and obviously list files in the buckets. We're going to be progressing this in the next tutorial. We're going to be looking at how we can actually upload folders to S3 and how we can do that when a folder actually has stuff within it. So do check that out when it comes available. Thanks ever so much for watching, guys. If you've got any questions, let me know. Put your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thanks ever so much. Happy coding. See you again soon. Cheers. Bye.